Here. Welcome to the Good Gut Show. And I'm going to talk today about a topic that's always kind of puzzled me about people. Why they say, well, gee, I was fine yesterday. Now I'm sick. Why? Or they say, well, I've been sick for 2 weeks, but now I feel fine. I don't need anything. Well, okay. Being sick is a red flag. Okay, I wish I had one. I could wave it. Being sick is a red flag. Just the other day, my girlfriend said to me, oh, I had diarrhea for 2 weeks, but now I'm fine. And it went away. First, we thought it was foodborne illness, but then I was worried because I thought, well, maybe it's H. pylori. Because 2 weeks to have diarrhea after not having diarrhea, that's a red flag. And so she was asking me, well, why do I feel okay now? And I said this. Excuse me, I just had lunch. What I said was, your body is amazing. You have an immune system. If you didn't have an immune system, you would be in a bubble, or you'd be dying of something like AIDS, which takes your immune system away. But you do have an immune system, and the body is just amazing. Years ago, when I was studying natural hygiene, which is actually probably the beginning of all of this natural health thinking, it was developed almost 200 years ago by a bunch of people who just thought that shutting people up in dark rooms, not giving them water, and bleeding them was probably not the greatest way to get well. But that's what people did back then. That's what doctors did back then. They balanced the humors, and that was the earth, air, fire, and water, balancing the humors. And that was an idea that was ancient Greek, ancient Roman. So for 2,000 years, they were doing that. How bizarre. And this was the natural hygiene movement was a movement against those thoughts and said, okay, well, what if we drink pure air, pure, what if we breathe pure air, drink pure water, and eat foods in their natural state, which meant raw. Okay. And there were a lot of movements in those days. It was around the turn of the century, a little earlier, that grew out of that. One of them was the natural hygiene movement, which believed in those things. So really, your immune system is amazing. It really, even if you're not feeling well, it always amazes me. I have a girlfriend who's now in Poland getting treatment because she couldn't get treatment in London, where she lives, for Lyme disease, which she was diagnosed with in Poland. And because it was Poland, the UK would not accept the results because the UK is not in the EU anymore. It was a mess. I mean, this poor sick lady was losing weight hand and fist and couldn't get treatment. So she went to Poland, and instantly she's being treated for Lyme disease. Duh. Anyway, she sometimes tells me, well, I feel better today, or I feel awful today after feeling better. The immune system is amazing. It will help you get better, but it doesn't mean that you're all better. It doesn't mean that you're all healed. And rightly so, when we're on the path to healing, the other thing that happens is you will have what I call healing crises. You will have these times when you're not feeling well, but you are on the path to healing. And it's so funny. I remember early on, excuse me, I want to cross my legs. I remember early on when I was studying natural hygiene and I did my first fast, was someone who was not a healthcare professional, who gave over her house, and I think we paid her a very small amount of money so that we could water fast at her house. So, I mean, I'm like a day out from not eating any food, and I am throwing nonstop for 2 days. And then I felt better. Now, you might think that's terrible and I should have stopped and eaten something. But instinctively, I know, and this is way before I became a dietitian and a root cause medicine practitioner, also called functional medicine. But I had a feeling that my body was just throwing off stuff faster than your normal body. All right. It just wanted to get rid of all the toxins and all the crap that was in it. And fasting gave an opportunity because it wasn't really working hard to digest food or dealing with inflammation. It was just getting rid of stuff. So I freaked her out, but every time I would go fasting, the same thing happened, which led me to believe that I was one of those people who just want to get rid of toxins as fast as I could. Okay. Well, so why do we feel better and then feel worse, feel better and then feel worse? Because your body is healing, but it's going to take time. Your healing systems, not symptoms. So don't. My girlfriend who had the diarrhea called me and said, "Well, it stopped now, so I think I'm okay." My comment: go to the doctor and get an H. pylori test to make sure. I really believe in testing. I believe in functional testing because functional testing really tests for things that regular blood tests don't pick up, like micronutrient assays and the state of your microbiome and all kinds of other things, and whether you have parasites or not. So I do believe in that. I believe that you deserve to be healthy. You deserve to be in a really positive health state. But there are little bumps along the way, and you will encounter them, and they're kind of inevitable. So, Dietitian Jill signing off today. I hope that helped. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about what was I going to talk about tomorrow? Balancing your beasties with your besties. Okay. How you balance your microbiome for optimum health. Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.